What's up, fellas? Feast your eyes on the holy grail of 70s two-stroke enduro bikes. This is the Suzuki TS400, lowest mileage one we've ever had through the facility. 1,389 miles on it, barely broken in. We didn't have to do a whole lot to it. There's a story behind this one here. Let me shut it off so I can tell you the story. Guy about a mile and a half down the street here had this for sale for several years. He called us. This price, we were too far apart on the price. Finally, I went up a bit. He came down a little bit. We ended up meeting in the middle, and we got the bike from him. He wanted us to find a new home for it and go through it, make sure it was perfect. He had owned it since it was brand new. This is a one-owner motorcycle. It was purchased from my alumni, New England Cycle Sales. I worked there in 1982, 83, and 84 when I was in high school. And this bike had been in there for service during that same period, which is pretty ironic. Check out the original factory badge here on the steering stem. Just a beautiful piece. The original factory paint is beautiful. The original chrome is beautiful. This is absolutely, beyond the shadow of a doubt, the nicest TS400. Now, we just had another one that went up for sale, and the guy bought it, and we think he thought it was this one because we had talked about the 1,300 mile example, and he got it, and he wasn't I think he saw this one and bought the other one. This one wasn't ready yet. It's finally ready, going up for sale. They had the original tires on it, which were, you know, once a tire is 40 years old, they're not that safe for road riding. So this bike's set up to ride. I was just doing 65 miles an hour on it. It is smooth. It has a brand new set of tires and tubes. The original factory chain and sprockets are intact and on the motorcycle and in excellent condition. The bike's 100% original except for the tires. The seat's original, the decals, the paint, the chrome. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Probably the lowest mileage original TS400 we've ever seen here through the museum. So take a close look at the turn signals, the rear brake light on this thing. Just an absolutely stunning. The guys in the detail shop nicknamed this one the General Lee because it kind of reminded them of the Dukes of Hazzard orange car. It's just a beautiful piece. The motor, this thing pulls like an absolute freight train. Two-stroke, big bore two-strokes like this are notorious for having lots of power down low, and this one does not disappoint. It even has the original factory chain guide. It's got the original chain protector on the bottom. It has the buddy pegs on it so you can ride with the passenger, and this thing will definitely pull two up, no problem. Juniors, anything you'd like to add about this? You've seen a few TS400s come and go from the shop.
Yeah, I think with the mileage and just the overall condition of the original hardware, this thing is kind of unicorn status. To be put away and preserved and not in a wet barn where it would have further degraded. It just is kind of unheard of, guys.
Yeah, the original owner had this in his garage attached to his house, high and dry, so it never was out in the elements, never sat out in the rain for a day. It's probably never even been ridden in the rain. I've got the original title from him right here, and it shows the purchase date of March 29th, 1975. He was born in 1943, so I guess he's obviously in his 80s now. So let's see, 43, yeah, almost 80, 78. So he owned it since it was brand new. The only reason he sold it is he was getting up there in years. But just to have the original factory title is quite remarkable. As far as the work we had to do to it, not much of a work order here. Total of 14 hours labor on it. First thing we did is we took the whole fuel system, the gas tank, took the gas tank off, the petcock off, the fuel line, the carburetor, the air box, dismantled the carburetor, and completely cleaned all the jets, put it in the cleaning tank, put it back on, adjusted the carburetor. The fuel lines are replaced. The parts list here also includes a new fuel petcock assembly, brand new battery, new spark plug, a gallon of VP ethanol free fuel, so you can leave the fuel in there, it won't come up the carburetor. The work order shows that they drained all the fuel, rinsed out the gas tank, replaced the spark plug, changed the gear oil, tuned and rebuilt the carburetor, has a brand new air filter, new front and rear tires, adjusted and cleaned the front and rear brakes, checked all the wiring for the lights, confirmed the turn signals, everything works beautifully, cleaned and set the points, set the tire pressure, and test rode it. Then it went down to detail shop where it was hot water steam cleaned, degreased, polished the frame, the swing arm, the tank, the fenders, the triple clamps, the forks, the wheels, the engine, buffed and polished the gas tank. Original paint, stunning survivor. The exhaust system was actually removed and bicarbonate sodium blasted. There's no rust anywhere on the exhaust system. It was professionally repainted with the high temp black paint. It still has a chrome heat shield. Just a kick-ass machine, guys. You're not going to find a nicer one anywhere on the planet. So don't even try, because you just don't find 45-year-old classic enduros in this shape.
Yeah, it was clearly ridden on the street as well. You know, we've seen old enduros with 1,300 miles on them that are clapped out because it's 1,300 track or trail miles. That's not this bike. It's got the original grips, Suzuki branded, and levers from the factory, so it's never been down. Turn signal stocks are perfectly straight, excuse free, you know.
Original levers, original mirror, just unheard of, guys. These are highly desirable. We have a couple guys that are waiting for this one to be done. It's going up for sale. All proceeds are going to benefit the New England Motorcycle Museum. So you're buying a piece of moto history right out of the time capsule, time machine here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. And I don't think you'll find a finer example anywhere unless you find one brand new in a crate, and that's unlikely. So thanks for watching. Buy this bike, be happy, and God bless America. I think Wizard rototilled the lawn over here. Look at those ruts. Holy shit. We're trying to... These big bore two-strokes make excellent trail bikes also. Torquey, light, reliable. You can't beat them for a little woods riding, trail riding, or dual sport on and off-road. That's what they're made for. One's too nice to take out in the woods and scratch up, though. It really is a museum piece. It'll be in the museum on display, front and center in the Suzuki section on the second floor. If you have any questions about it, give us a call. Come check it out. Everything works beautifully on it. Turn signals, headlights, everything. Thanks for watching. Right now? Listen to the motor on this thing with me and Junior on it going up the hill here. 400 pounds, second gear, right off idle. That's what two-strokes are all about. People think four-strokes have more torque. They don't. They have less torque. Two-strokes are torque monsters, especially the big bores like this one. Kick-ass piece. 1370 original one-owner miles.